Now, have you followed the freaking A Dragon Age?
Dragon Age.
Dragon. Have you followed that Dragon Age? The Dragon Age situation.
A
Oh,
little bit. I saw the trailer and it's just ugly. It's like the characters are ugly. And I've seen a little bit about how like, oh, by the way, every character is pansexual in this game.
of course they are.
It's like it's not about representation to them, is it? When they're over representing, it's just so stupid. And I'm one of those people that have the opinion, and I know not a lot of gamers will agree with me, but I think that once they started adding romance options to video games and stuff, that kind of, while it is fun in some games, like think of Harvest Moon, for example, that plays a big part of it. But a game like Dragon Age or something like that, I think that that's partially part of the downfall with video games, and they just went down a stupid path since then, because now it seems like even with like Baldur's Gate and stuff, look what everybody on social media is talking about. Oh, I got to bang this elf dude, and oh, look, you can bang a bear now. And it's just gotten so far down a degenerate rabbit hole. Back when I used to play like the old school Fable games and stuff, I didn't do none of the romance stuff at all. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to play games and fight stuff and explore and gear myself out and use my character alignment to be evil and grow horns. And that's what I
Yeah,
cared
yeah.
about. I was like, why am I going to play a game like Fable so I could play house and find a husband in that game? I don't give a crap. It's a game like Harvest Moon. Yeah, I'll do that. But why would I do that in Fable? So I think that there's a little too much emphasis on this, and now it's gotten to a point where a huge marketing point is, look guys, every character is pansexual. And
Yeah.
especially with them not saying bi, you know what that indicates is that there's probably going to be troon characters in there,
Oh, it definitely is. Well,
or more bestiality.
the game's designer of this game, the head of the game, refers to themselves as, hold on a second, I want to get this
Oh,
title correct. They used to say, so this is the game director. It is a trans woman, so a biological man, who refers to themselves, obviously has Black Lives Matter in the bio because of course.
of course.
Yeah. And then refers to themselves as queerosexual gendermancer. That's who
Oh
the game director
no.
of this game is. So, first I wanna add something, or I wanna share my take on the kind of the romance stuff.
Yeah.
My now maybe it's just that we're getting a little bit older, but, like, I am not a big fan. I just read an article today where it was like, millennials are kinda over this, like, gratuitous nudity in television shows and,
I'm
like,
sick
you
of
know
it.
yeah, like, I loved the romance line, sort of like Final Fantasy VII, where it's like Cloud,
Right.
Aerith, and you kinda like, if I remember, I don't remember if you actually determine it, but there's a point where you're like, you pick who to take to the dance, or to take. I feel like that was a part of the game. Maybe I'm confusing that. It's been a while.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
remember a whole lot about Final
y
Fantasy VII,
yeah,
apart
I
from the
think you,
main
like, pick
points.
one of the girls to kind of court in a way, and I
Mhm.
was like, it depends if you were like a Yuffie fan, or you like Ares or Aerith or whatever, or you liked whoever. But like, that's all fine. But I don't need to see them have sex. I don't need to see that.
Exactly!
Like, that doesn't add anything to the game other than degeneracy. Like, I
I
don't.
agree.
It's weird, and like, whatever happened to fade to black? I don't need to
I
see.
know!
Like, I know you're hooking up, that's fine, cool. Like, I even have, oh, I think behind me. Oh yeah, I have, hold on. Eh. I have one of the most notorious games that, Leisure
Yeah.
Suit Larry, um, where the entire purpose of the game was hooking up, and even that, if I remember properly, never showed it. Like, it was
Right.
like, I didn't need that. Um, Final Fantasy VII did have the implied, like, massage thing where you go in to get, like, a full
Oh,
release
yeah.
massage, if I
I
remember
do remember a
correctly.
massage portion,
Yeah.
yes.
but like they didn't show anything. And so like that was fine to me. I didn't need that. And then like now it's like every game, like you said, oh, Baldur's Gate. What's every headline? You could have sex with a bear.
I
Like, is the game
know.
any good? Like,
I know. That's why I didn't even play Baldur's Gate, and I hear it's a great game, but I refuse to even play it. I'm not gonna buy a game where you bang a bear. It's just stupid. That even being an option in there, and so many people focusing on the degen elements of it, I don't even want the game. I'm not even gonna play it.
yeah, I agree with that. Like, I don't.
And apparently, and you know, used to in games, if you were to try to romance a character, it was very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, even think about something like Harvest Moon, that's very wholesome in it. But it's like you got to give that person gifts. You got to figure out what gift that they like the best. You got to talk to them every day, kind of like, you know, how a real,
An
you're really trying
actual,
to
yeah,
pursue someone in real life.
right.
You talk to them a lot, you go on little dates with them, you give them gifts that this, that, and the other. And it took work to marry someone on Harvest Moon. But then you look at something like Baldur's Gate 3, and apparently, from what I've read anyway, it's like you're getting harassed by characters wanting to bang you constantly. It's just, it's
So these
almost
weirdos are just,
violating.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're just these weirdos that are living out their fantasies, their degeneracies.
Yep.
Like, that's, it's one level above, you can make some similar arguments about jiggle physics, okay? Fan service. But this is like on another level where like
Right.
you're actually fornicating in the game. Like that
Yeah.
just felt like, you know, Dragon Age, the Veilguard, romance details revealed, including confirmation that all companions will be pansexual, meaning everybody, you could bang everybody, men, women, whatever, frying pans, whatever that
Right.
means. Like, I, again, fine, but why is it in this game? Like, I don't think it adds anything to a video game at all.
So, oh yeah, of course we're an M-rated game and we have nudity. But
Oh,
mind
yeah,
you,
the core
Stellar
too,
Blade will
yeah.
get censored. Stellar Blade gets censored just because she has some flattering, cute outfits in a swimsuit. That was something like you'd see on the beach. It wasn't even that gratuitous. But notice how all the queers are going to be celebrating that. Oh yeah, look at this. You can be pansexual and you can fornicate in this game, and there's nudity. They're fine with that, but they complain when the feminine woman
Yep.
character in a game wears a swimsuit that is not even out of the ordinary that you would see in real life.
By the way, the trailer for the game has 217,000 dislikes. Um,
Good.
yeah. Now, a lot of those dislikes is because it looks like a shitty mobile
It's just,
game,
and the characters are ugly.
and the
That's
characters
another
are all
thing
ugly.
that
Yeah.
makes it even worse. It's already degenerate enough to have a game where it's just constant, where it's like, oh, okay, you can fornicate and there's nudity and all this stuff. But what makes it worse is watching ugly characters. Like,
Yeah, I don't wanna see ugly people
how far
bone.
down the degen path do you have to be to want to watch ugly characters bump nasties? I
Yeah.
don't think
I
so.
think it's like a weird self-insert, like ugly people. Like,
I
here's
think
some of the characters.
so.
You have like the black elf with the Miles Morales haircut. You've got an old gay character here. You've got, Chinese. These two women are like shooting glances at each other.
And they got really
You-
weird proportions and body types, and that red hair girl just looks odd.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's probably a boy.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
probably,
probably. That's probably it.
yeah, probably a trans character. Like, I like, and the things like, oh, you're gonna get, are you triggered by a video game? No, no, I'm just not gonna play it. It's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay. Like, I still have like, games on my desktop that I have installed and I haven't played. I haven't even played through Cyberpunk yet, even though it's supposedly like fixed. Like it's supposedly
Right.
good. I want to, even that game has like weird, like chick with a bulge in one of the
Oh, yeah,
posters, and
you
like,
can create a character and you can apparently, I haven't played the game, but the character customization, you can customize how big their package is. It's really weird.
yeah,
Um,
it's, but why? Like,
I know, but why?
who
And
asked for that? Yeah,
gamers have already had a bad representation, a bad reputation of people acting like all gamers are these basement dwelling losers and all that. Well, stuff like this does not
yeah,
help
not
that case.
helping.
It's not
Yeah.
helping at all. Yeah. where it's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna play this game where you're pan and you could bang a bear and all that." It's getting weird.
Yeah, "Hey, mom, can you give me my dino nuggies? I'm having sex with a bear." Like, I don't understand how we got here, and I don't want this for gaming. I Nobody
No.
asked for this. This
Right.
is the brainchild of weird, transgender ideology,
Yep.
pan individuals who every aspect of their life is, about their sexuality and, all this kind of stuff. Nobody actually wanted this.